Alongside Bruce Boudreau. Bruce, you've celebrated some big wins with clubs that you've coached where the task still wasn't complete yet. Put me inside the Leafs room. What do you tell your team to give them the opportunity to celebrate, yet not forget the real journey has only just begun?
Exactly, Gino. You know what? You come in the room, you clap your hands and say, great job, boys. I mean, we finished the job, what we had to do. It wasn't easy. But here, you got 24 hours. We're going to take tomorrow off, which is today, and we're getting back to work because, listen, when we started this journey was not just to win the first round. It was just not to make people happy and go a little bit of the ways. We've got the team to win the cup here. So if we're going to win the cup, we've got to be better the next round than we were the last round. And we're playing an enemy that we've played many times before. So, I mean, you're going to have to play better. And that's all there is to it. But enjoy tonight, because this is the start of something special. And be ready again come practice day on Tuesday.
It took the Leafs 6 games to knock off a feisty up-and-coming Sens team, but now they're up against an entirely different animal. What are the biggest challenges the Panthers are now going to present in comparison to what the Leafs just faced?
Well, the Panthers are obviously deeper in most every position than Ottawa was. The biggest thing is Florida knows how to win. And there was 2 games down the stretch where the Leafs were playing really good. Florida was injured. Florida came into Toronto and beat them 3-2. Florida then beat them at home near the end of the year. Florida knows what they have to do to win. The Leafs have to bring their game up another 10%. Their best players have got to be their best players every night, and the role players have got to produce and help like Pacioretty did last night. Those are the things that could be done. And I mean, but Florida is going to be a different animal. They've won. They know what it takes to win, and they're going to do whatever they have to do to win. That's what their mentality is right now. I hope the Leafs know what they have to do to win, and I hope they know the price that they're going to have to pay in every game to win against this Florida Panther team.
Coach, what about Anthony Stolarz? He's just started 6 straight games, his most consecutive starts of the season. His 39 starts in the year are by far the most of his NHL career. He clearly gets game 1 against the Panthers, but how concerned are you about his workload?
I'm not concerned at all. I mean, if you're concerned about your workload when you've got a chance to win the Stanley Cup, then you're in trouble, even at the second round. And it's against his former team. He's going to be as fresh as a daisy when they start. Listen, I mean, he's only played 39 games. I don't think when you talk workloads, even though it's the most in his career, he's a big, strong man. This is something that he's been living for his whole life. This is not going to affect him at all. I mean, if we start using the heavy workload against him, and he'll start thinking it's heavy. So I think that question should be done. He is ready to play. And any kid growing up, whether it's in wherever they were growing up, if they start sitting there and thinking that they're getting into the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs and, well, I might be a little tired, I think that's not the right guy for the job. I think Anthony is the guy that you want in there. He's showed that he can be, he's the guy that wants to win. And when you play against your ex-team, you want to beat them more than anybody else, no matter what the stage. I think that's where we are with Anthony Stolarz.
Okay, as the Bruins were sliding down the standings, Leaf fans were relieved, thinking, hey, at least we don't have to face Brad Marchand this year. And now they're facing him in the second round as a Panther. This clearly isn't the same Marchand of the past. But does he still have the ability to make the Leafs' life miserable?
Oh, absolutely he does. Like, I mean, he's not a first-line left winger, Brad Marchand, anymore. He's the third-line guy, but he knows the role he has to play. Let's not forget, when he first came up with the Bruins, this was his role for a couple of years until he grew into being the great player that Brad Marchand could be. He was a disturber. He was out there finishing checks, and he plays a lot less minutes now. He can afford to do that, and he knows how to get under this Leaf skin. And you know what? When time comes right, he knows how to put the puck in the net or at least set up goals at the right time. So, I mean, this guy is going to be a pain in the butt to the Leafs, and he knows that he's near the end of his career. He wants to win too, so he's going to do anything he can to win. I wouldn't sit back and say, okay, this isn't the Brad Marchand of the past, because he's going to be just as valuable to Florida as he has been to the Boston Bruins this series.
The Leafs have earned the second playoff series win of the Matthews, Marner, and Nylander era. The next goal, reach the conference final for the first time in 23 years.